evening. I'm Byron Scott with the CTV News Update. While millions of Americans are struggling financially because of the COVID-19 pandemic, our Patricia Malone tells us the immigrant community is being hit particularly hard. Patricia?
Many Hispanics have been struggling for weeks after those in the hospitality industry were laid off or furloughed. But while others in the community have had unemployment to fall back on or a stimulus check to help pay the rent, Latinos have been out of luck.
What we've seen so far is each day it's about 150 families that we're serving, and then it's about 100 seniors. And the seniors we've been able to deliver to them directly. And primarily it's been about 95% demographics have been Latino.
So you're saying that the majority are Latino that are in need of food and assistance?
Correct. All of them have been people of color, and about 95% have been Latino, Spanish speaking.
So what happened was with the bill that passed the federal government, the CARES Act, the president left them out because it requires a social security number in order to get a stimulus check. And it requires a social security number in order to file for unemployment. And moreover, what he also did was that those American citizens that are married to undocumented individuals are not allowed to receive a stimulus check.
So Patty, what's the reason they're not getting assistance?
Well, Delegate Pena-Melnick tells us that many of the immigrants who are considered ineligible are because they don't have a social security number, but they may actually have an IRS identification number, which allows them to work and pay federal, state, and local taxes.
And now for the latest stats on the virus, we turn to our Katira Jones. Katira?
The number of positive COVID-19 cases continue to rise across Maryland. Here are the latest numbers. Maryland has more than 27,000 positive cases. In Prince George's, there are more than 7,800 reported cases. The Hyattsville area has close to 1,300 positive COVID-19 cases. The Bowie area has about 649 cases, and the Lanham community has a little more than 500 cases. Now, the state's death toll from the virus has reached more than 1,200. Byron, back to you.
Thank you, Katira. Well, they're called contact tracers, and they are playing a vital role in the fight against the coronavirus. Keisha Butts has our story.
That's right, Byron. Well, the Maryland Department of Health is looking for new contact tracers who will notify people who might have come into contact with anyone who has COVID-19. It's part of a new partnership with the National Opinion Research Center. Both organizations will be using a new platform called COVID Link, which will collect information about people who've tested positive for the virus and who they've been in contact with while infected. According to the CDC's website, this is an important step to stop the community spread of the virus. Governor Larry Hogan hopes this new initiative will help to track up to 1,000 new cases a day. You don't have to be a public health expert to apply. Anyone can apply for this position. Back to you, Byron.
Thank you. Well, the Justice Department is asking all U.S. attorneys to be on the lookout for sexual harassment in housing. While the COVID-19 pandemic is impacting people's ability to pay rent, the concern is housing providers may try to exploit the crisis to sexually harass tenants.
We know that cases of domestic abuse are increasing during the time of the pandemic when people are closed into homes and in potentially abusive circumstances. So we have not received a dramatic uptick of these types of sexual harassment incidents in Maryland, but I'm certain they're happening, and I want to make sure that people who are being victimized by this kind of conduct know that it is illegal and they should be reporting it.
Well, HER says anyone who has experienced sexual harassment in housing or knows of someone who has to call his office at 410-209-4800. Well, Employee Prince George's is lending a helping hand once again. The agency handed out cash cards to dozens of needy residents at Bowie Town Hall today. They were given out by appointments of recently laid off hourly workers. And Maryland's Ocean City reopens this weekend, but not for tourists. The boardwalk and beach will be open for local residents only. Hotels are open as well, but only for essential personnel. Officials are urging residents to continue, of course, social distancing.
Hi everybody, and welcome to this CTV Sports Report. Today, we are talking Major League Baseball. Now, we all know COVID-19 ended spring training prematurely. The way it ended for the Baltimore Orioles, now that's a wild story. I caught up with catcher Austin Wynns, and he told me all about that and what he's been doing to keep in shape while the league is shut down.
Well, it was like a shock. It was a shock to all of us because we were on the bus and we were going to go play a game. And then we legit turned around like 3 minutes in and we were just like, what's going on? Everyone was just like on a pause. And we're like, get off, sit, wait it out, see what's going on. And then it turned into this.
So just talk about how you are staying in shape, how you stay in shape, how you keep your mind in a game that you don't know when you're going to be able to go back to play.
Well, it's definitely a challenge for everyone. And just finding a way to like just work out indoors and just utilize your day. Like you don't want to just get complacent. You gotta still, like, you wake up in the morning, you're like, all right, I gotta achieve my goals and just get better. For me, just, I saw a cool little thing that someone was playing the Wii and just like tracking pitches and stuff like that, and then just staying like in tune with like timing, but physically just working out 6 days a week and eating good, stay on top of nutrition, just the works.
How do you keep your arm in shape?
You don't need a person. You could just throw a ball against the wall. You could get like one of the medicine balls and you could throw against the wall and throw like 100 or 200 times just to keep your arm in shape. But for my personal self, what I do is I keep my arm in shape year round, no matter what. You could be creative with throwing to keeping your arm in shape. That's what I can tell you right now. You could be creative, but then when you throw it, aim for something. Don't throw it. You want to aim at something and try to hit it like 10 out of 10 times, 9 out of 10 times, and then just all right, and then go back to it again.
What about, all the healthcare providers and the first responders here in Baltimore and in DMV who are out on the front lines, helping to take care of people during this time of need?
I think that they're doing an incredible job, and our community, the people see that, and it's just like a huge thanks for them because they're there. And we're trying to do our part, though. We're still trying to do our part by staying indoors and then keeping that 6 feet, maybe 10 feet. Let's do 10 feet away from each other and stay on top of your hygiene. And then, but just like huge thank you to all of them. Like it's like we tip our hat to them, and hopefully we could get back to reality and I could shake someone's hand. You know what I mean? And that is your CTV Sports Report.
For the latest information on COVID-19 in Maryland, visit the State Health Department website. That's health.maryland.gov. Again, health.maryland.gov. Click the link to the COVID-19 information portal. There you'll find all the latest information about coronavirus. You'll find daily updates on cases and fatalities. Answers to questions about testing and the governor's stay-at-home order are available as well. For specific information about Prince George's, visit princegeorgescountymd.gov. That's princegeorgescountymd.gov. The site offers information about local services for residents and businesses. There's a link for COVID-19 relief donations. Also, food pantry locations are listed. And if you have any questions, call the county COVID-19 hotline at 301-883-6627. That's 301-883-6627.
Turn off your lights for Earth Hour. For our forests, our rivers, our oceans, our wildlife, and for our climate. For our Earth. Earth Hour.